What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. Last time around, we started the process of unlocking the Spirit of the Bird, which seems like there's some kind of hidden stuff going on that isn't quite clear what it, the game hasn't been quite clear what that's all about. But anyways, last time around, Mina decided to do something. We're not really sure yet, but anyways, this tower is open to us now, so if we come up here... Well, I guess Mina is just a step ahead of us. What's she doing in there? Well, this got serious in a hurry. Huh? Okay. What exactly does that mean? They keep saying about people turning into birds. Where did Mina even go? Oh, there. I guess she was standing on the other side of the door talking to Nina. Okay, so I guess she actually did turn into a bird. They weren't joking about that. Seems like not the most useful sealed away legendary power. She can still talk? Okay. I'm pretty sure birds don't have tongues, but whatever. Maybe she's like telepathic or something. Do we even actually know that there's a demon that's trying to do that? I guess we kind of a little bit do? I don't know, there's something about this whole situation that just seems really unnecessary. Like, surely there's another way to get about than transforming your sister into a bird. But anyways, now we have the power of the bird. So, if you've been wondering what Nina's map ability is all this time, now you know. So now that we have the power of the bird, obviously we can go pretty much anywhere. So that kind of opens things up a little bit. There's a few side missions and such that we can do with this power, so... some of this we could have done before, but we just didn't. So anyways, where I am right now, I'm right around Highland. So there's this place here. This is the Thieves' Tomb. We could have come here earlier, but once we get around this area of the map, the random battles get pretty hard. So around the time that we came to Highland originally, we probably would have been annihilated. But we'll go there eventually. The place I'm looking for is... I believe it's here? Somewhere? Thought it was around here. Am I imagining things? Well, there's something there. I'll figure that out later, I suppose. For now, although, what we can do is... Okay, this is where we have to go. This is the Everett Church, which is the entire reason that we were trying to get the Power of the Bird to begin with, so we could go there, because it's not accessible from land anywhere else. But if we land here and come to this little village, it's just a blown inn. But inside, if we go upstairs, and I think it's in this... Okay, it's in the other set of drawers. We find the Charm Rod, which is the best fishing rod in the game. And that will come in handy for us. So my first order of business with that is to head back real quick to... I guess any town will do. So... Huh. Okay. Where am I exactly? Map, open! So I guess the nearest town would be Guns. So, just land, and I said land. I want to visit the item shop. And the reason I am visiting the item shop is so that I can withdraw some items. Or I guess it's the bank. Yeah. So I want to grab all of this gold. Because I finally have a use for it now. And just for the heck of it, you might want to save. Okay. So there's two specific things that I want to do here. And I believe they're actually both... They're not both around Township, but they're kind of in that quadrant. Okay, so this is Township. The area I'm looking for is around here, I think. East of Township. Can't be over here. It's around here. I think this is it here, maybe? Or no, it's here. It's around this mountain range somewhere. I'm looking for a fishing spot. So I think if I enter the town and leave again, that should regenerate fishing spots. I guess I was just expecting the fish to be there already, but it's not. Well, I guess I can visit the other fishing spot that I'm looking for and see if that one is there for the time being. The other fishing spot should be around here somewhere. Somewhere. The fish don't seem to want to cooperate. So I guess the solution to that is to get in a fight. So I'm pretty sure this is one of the fishing spots that I'm looking for. So we get Ryu up in the front here, and there is a treasure chest. I guess I've never actually done fishing up until this point, so I guess this is our first introduction. So what you have to do is equip a rod and a bait for Ryu. In this case, I'm using the charm rod and the gold. Now, different fish will be attracted to different kinds of bait, but in this case, I'm not interested in fish. I am interested in the chest. The only way to catch a chest is to use gold as your bait. So, you get the chest, you hit A whole bunch, and you reel it in. And different rods will have different amounts of stamina. Every time you reel something in, it reduces your stamina. So that's why we need the best fishing rod, because other rods don't have enough stamina to reel in treasure boxes. I think there's some random element to it, but yeah. So we get the life armor, which I don't think is the best armor in the game, but it's definitely really good. Its defense is good, it's actually pretty light, and I believe it has a bit of an HP restoration element to it as well. So I'll equip the other gold. I guess I might as well get Nina back up, because the battles in this area we're not quite ready for them yet, so they're a little tricky at this point in the game. But with that done, we should head over to the other area and try and spawn the fishing spot there. Pretty sure it's in here somewhere. So I guess try and get in a fight. Okay, so let's see if there's fish around here anywhere now. Well, there's some fish. I guess hopefully that's what I'm looking for. You're up, Ryu! There is fish there. Now, okay, I got the gold on already. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that none of the other fish will bite the gold, so you don't have to worry about the wrong fish taking your bait, which is a thing that you do have to worry about if you're using normal bait sometimes. Come on. Yeah, I got it. I believe if you're catching a normal fish, their stamina will also go down as you reel them in, which will make them easier to catch. They'll, like, reel in further with each reel, or they'll, like, not fight back as much, or whatever you want to describe it as. Anyways, for that we get the Empire Sword, which, as you can see, is a massive upgrade for Ryu. Reason being, I'm pretty sure that's the weapon with the highest attack in the entire game. So that's pretty handy. And I don't think there's really anything other than the Empire Sword and the life armor that's worth fishing for. You can get some pretty good upgrades throughout the game, especially if you can... There's a Manilo that you can catch sometimes, and he has a shop. I'm pretty sure he can sell some pretty good stuff, but it's really random, and I don't really just care enough to worry about that. So anyways, we're back here in the desert south of Highland, and what I'm looking for is actually a nondescript tile in the desert, not anything in the mountain range, so this is kind of well hidden. So, there's a bunch of ghosts in here, obviously, as you can very clearly see. Bleu, huh? Bleu has gone out. Or I suppose it's Bleu. And another useless Toland. Condition up, huh? I'm not even sure what that does. I want to say it's just restore status effects. But anyways, this place is pretty well hidden, but now that we've visited here, our next destination is to head back to Hometown. Now, if you played Breath of Fire 1, you may recall that Bleu was a character in that game, an exceptionally strong magic wielder. So... although I believe that Bleu was spelled differently in that game, for what it's worth. I'm not sure if I can actually do this at night. I don't know why it would matter, but... So anyways, like I said, we came back here to Hometown, obviously, and this is the School of Magic, which we've not been to in quite a while, but we're here now. Did I do something wrong? I'm confused. I guess there's another room up here. What does that even mean? Oh, Breath of Fire. Let's try coming back during the day, I guess? I'm pretty sure there isn't any extra steps that I have to take here, or anything like that. Like, I'm pretty sure you just have to visit that cave and then come to the magic school. But then Breath of Fire 2 isn't exactly the best documented game ever. There's lots of little things that... little details that people tend to skimp out on. This place looks pretty much the same. Uh-huh. There's definitely something wrong here. So I guess let's try and head back to the cave. And of course, when I say the cave, I actually mean the School of Magic, because I kind of made a bit of an oversight here. See, I was looking for Bleu, but the thing is, this is Bleu. She doesn't look like anything now, but if we talk to her a little bit... she transforms! So she forcefully joins the party, as it says. And she joins at level 35, which is one of the reasons that I waited until now to get her. Because obviously, if you were to use her before now, she'd be ridiculously powerful. Which could be seen as a good thing, but could also not be seen as a good thing. This is not a very good party. It doesn't have a healer in it. But I just want to demonstrate Bleu for the moment. So if we look at her, obviously, actually her AP is not that high. Considering she's 6 levels above Nina. Whatever the case, we can see that she has some pretty good spells. Or maybe she doesn't, actually. No, that's actually not the best selection ever. I thought she started with a better selection, but whatever the case may be, she learns some really good spells over time. I don't think she's that hard to level up either. She's a little bit easier than Ryu. But anyways, she is our last party member, so now we have Bleu in our party. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to use her for the time being, and I would like to demonstrate her map ability, but to do that, I need to get in a fight because I am looking for a hunting spot. There's one. So, this is Bleu's map ability. She kills all the things on the screen. Unfortunately, they all turn into charcoal, so that's not especially useful. I think you can do stuff by, like I think the cook in Hometown can do stuff with charcoal. Like, there are legitimate reasons to get it. So if you're looking to farm charcoal, then that's a good way of doing it, but I can't really recall off the top of my head what use that actually is. So anyways, I'm just about out of time on this episode, but I want to point one thing out that I hadn't done up until this point. Well, I might have. I actually don't remember. If we head way up north, we can see there's a bunch of little islands here. This is not an island at all, actually. Bird moves so much faster than Grandpa Wow. Anyways, there's this lone island here. If we come in the house, there's a couple of familiar faces. This is Bo and Karn from Breath of Fire 1. So, almost half of your party from the first Breath of Fire actually appears in this game, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what that means. The other thing of interest here is that the battles on this island are, well, as you can see, giant things. So I guess I might as well give this fight a real shot. The enemies on this island are, I want to say, really strong. That might be not necessarily be 100% true, but more to the point, they're worth a lot of experience. So if you're ever looking to grind any levels, this is probably the best place to do it. Of course, it's not the easiest place to fight, just because, like I said, a lot of the enemies in this area, they can be pretty tricky, and like it can actually be hard just straight apart to kill them, because some of them will use like high level cure spells. So if you don't have the damage output to deal with that, then you're kind of screwed. I guess we should see how much damage Ryu's new sword can actually do. One thing you might consider doing, actually, is teaching Bleu... Ooh, 8.0. That might be bad. Teaching Bleu Missile using... What was his name? Baros? I'm pretty sure that Bleu learns Missile naturally, but... you might not want to wait until she learns it, because... Oh, that thing died faster than I thought. Actually, never mind. Bleu learns Missile at level 38, so that's not too far off. I don't know why, I just feel like looking at this. You know what? There's a treasure chest here. I'm gonna go for it. I don't have anything else to use my gold for. Let's see what's in there. I'm actually really curious now. Considering the island we're on, it might actually be something good. You can just reel the bait right back in all the way by pressing B, assuming you don't have something hooked on it. The chest didn't seem to want to cooperate. There we go. What do you contain? Ah, a love bracer? Is that a shield? Or an accessory? It's an accessory. I have no idea what it does, but it's a thing that exists. 4 guts, huh? Actually, let's take a look at Blue's equipment. She uses rings the same as Nina does. Oh, her equipment's actually not that good. Give her a little bit of upgrades. So, anyways, actually, I'm curious how her wisdom compares. It's a little bit higher than Nina's. Okay, that's about enough for today, so I'm going to leave it here for now, and we will actually continue on with the plot on the next episode of Let's Play Breath of Fire 2. Catch you later!